Well, hello, fellow champions. It's me, Johnny, the champion within, coming to you today with a video about one of the maybe more unusual benefits of the carnivore diet, something that dramatically changed my life. And why I bring this up today is I've seen a couple of videos online from other YouTube content creators about this exact same issue, that the carnivore diet healed for me in literally 2 weeks of starting. And I remind you, when I first started the carnivore diet, I was eating nothing but Boston butt pork with sugar-free barbecue sauce. I ate it every day for 2 weeks because we had a ton of it in the freezer, and I was just trying to eat it up and get rid of it. So at best, it was dirty carnivore. But so this problem that I'm talking about is something called plantar fasciitis. For any of you guys that are not familiar with this, it's basically a very painful condition that affects the bottom of your feet. And if you have ever had plantar fasciitis, or if you know someone who has, you know that it can actually be debilitating. But I've seen several other YouTube content creators that are in the carnivore space talking about how this diet healed their plantar fasciitis. And I watched a video today from Adam. I'll think it was his channel name here. You guys know Adam. He's with Carrie. He does the photography and all. He's a professional photographer, and he's working with Carrie Mann on the Healing Humanity, the Power of the Proper Human Diet documentary. But Adam's channel is fantastic, and I'll post the name of the channel right here because right now I'm just drawing a blank. I can't think of it. But he talked today about healing plantar fasciitis. I've seen 4 or 5 other testimonials on other channels, other interviews where people talk about the carnivore diet either dramatically reducing or completely eliminating the pain from plantar fasciitis. And I had it really, really badly. So as you know, some of the things that the diet healed for me obviously was my high blood pressure and my atrial fibrillation and some arthritis pain in my hip. To be honest with you, any one of those 3 things I probably could have lived with. I probably could have been okay. High blood pressure doesn't really have a lot of symptoms. An occasional headache if it gets really high. Atrial fib is uncomfortable. It can make you kind of short of breath if you try to exert yourself. But if you're just sitting around doing nothing, it's not unbearable. The hip pain and the knee pain from the arthritis was bad, but it didn't keep me from living my life. But the plantar fasciitis was horrible. I would work at my job at Lowe's, working on a concrete floor, and at the end of the day, my feet would just be inflamed so bad that when I got home and sat on the couch, it was like some relief. But then when I had to get up and go upstairs to go to bed or get up to come to the table to eat, just standing up was horrific. I mean, I can't explain to you how bad that hurt. It was terrible. And after 2 weeks of the carnivore diet, it absolutely went away. So let me show you some of the things that I bought to try to help with the plantar fasciitis. I've still got some of them, and I've spent probably close to $1,000 trying to buy appliances or special orthotics or things that would help with the plantar fasciitis. The truth is, none of them helped much. Some helped a little bit, which is better than nothing. But now that I'm on the carnivore way of eating, I don't need any special appliances in my shoes or on my feet or on my lower legs. It's just gone. It's just gone. And a couple of times I've talked with people who had been to a podiatrist, to a doctor to try to get help. And really, doctors don't have a lot of good information. They want to do surgery or have you stay off your feet for 4 to 6 weeks, which is, you really can't do that if you have got bills to pay. But let me show you these appliances, some of the stuff I bought to try to deal with this plantar fasciitis. Stand by. So I would buy special shoes. I think I ordered these off of Amazon. They were supposed to help with plantar fasciitis. They come from, some website on the internet. And it wasn't Amazon. It was some website that I ran across trying to help with plantar fasciitis. Didn't work. These were like $60. Of course, how many pair of orthotics have I bought? The Dr. Scholl's or whatever. Walk Fits, trying to help with plantar fasciitis. They didn't help. These are like $30 a pair. These I ordered off of some website. Basically, I think there's 2 of them. You're supposed to put this around your foot at night. It keeps your foot from drooping at night, holds your foot straight up like that to try to help alleviate the pain. These were, I don't know, 50 bucks. They didn't work. A boot, a big old heavy boot. Actually, my wife got this. She had some tendonitis in her ankle or something one time, so she still had this. So I would wear this on my right foot in the afternoon. You see how big and heavy that thing is, to try to keep my foot in an upright position to help with the plantar fasciitis pain. And finally, my cane. Yeah, I walked with a cane for a long time. Hard to believe that I went from walking with a cane that I, basically couldn't live without, to running 2 5Ks last year. And on January 1st of this year, I walked 12.2 miles just for the heck of it. Just walked as fast as I could, 12.2 miles. Walked all day long. And 8 months ago, I could walk from the couch to the bathroom maybe, and I had to use a cane to do that. So that's one of those things that when I first started the carnivore diet, I had no idea that it would help with plantar fasciitis. I mean, that was the furthest thing from my mind. I just wanted help with the blood pressure and the AFib so that I could pass my physical so I could go back to driving a truck. But it's just one of those things I'm seeing more and more people talk about how it relieved their plantar fasciitis. And, people have had surgeries to help with plantar fasciitis. They've bought orthotics. They've been to podiatrists. They've done physical therapy, all kinds of things to try to reduce the pain from plantar fasciitis. And all I did was eat some meat, eat some butter, and had some salt. That's all I did, and it completely cured my plantar fasciitis. So even though that wasn't the thing that I felt like was keeping my life from going forward, in retrospect, it really was, because the day-to-day quality of life for me improved 1,000-fold once I ended the plantar fasciitis pain, which I didn't even know what happened. So that's kind of one of those surprise things that I got relief from through this diet that I wasn't expecting, but by the grace of God, it's gone. And now I can stand on my feet 12, 15 hours, forever, essentially, and it doesn't hurt at all. And I'm not spending any more money on appliances and orthotics to try to help my feet. So now I have more money to buy ribeyes, pasture-raised eggs, and some salted pasture-raised butter. Anyway, that's all I got, guys. Thanks for watching the video. I love you guys. We'll see you on the next one. Carnivore, baby. Yeah!